Hi and welcome, guys, to group number 3. I'm sorry I'm whispering, but my family is asleep, so but like spirit has no boundaries, so like if they get woken up, I'm so sorry. I feel like they're sleeping like a bear. Just when I started thinking about, I feel like I've been so drawn to this group. I'm very like excited to see what's coming. It's a very like happy-go-lucky energy. Also, group number 1 could many from group 1 was. I feel like there's a lot of people here from group 1 also. So hi guys, and if you're only group 3 gang, welcome. So, but maybe this could be an indication that maybe you want to go back and check out group number 1. Also, when I was choosing crystals for this wouldn't did not want to let go. This little moon aquamarine. Oh, I just thought of Addison Rae's song now. Maybe you have listened to that as well. I can't stop listening to it. She's an icon. But yeah, this crystal is very funny because this is carnelian, but it's so like small and like soft, and I feel like a carnelian is a very like in your face energy. It's very like sensual, it's very cool, it's very confident, but like being like small and soft could also like be an energy of this. I feel like it's kind of like it complements each other very well. Sorry, I just saw it's water here. It's from my water glass. I also just like heard a lot for group number 1. Girl, clean up. You need to clean up. Maybe this could be significant also for you. And also get up. Maybe just like get up, get into the sun. The sun is very connected to the carnelian also, so maybe that's something. So I'm gonna start mixing your cards. Fair warning of this deck, kind of harsh. I just saw the moons here. That is very cute that they kind of match, but like don't take offense if this is too straightforward and too harsh, because this I love this deck. I love this deck. Guys, don't be too mean, but like be a little mean, because I feel like you do need a little meanness sometimes. I feel like sometimes you are in an energy where you just like need someone to kind of like, I feel like I think of like in cartoons when someone gets like cold water thrown in their face, or like get a slap in the face. Sometimes you need a slap in the face, like metaphorically speaking, obviously, but like I don't know, you do you guys, but like don't go around and punch each other. I condemn that. I don't recommend that. Violence is not the answer, guys, but like maybe you need that energetically. That was an idea. You can do that as well. So this is the first card. 7 of clover. Interesting. Maybe you need to get up and pick some flowers. Oh, this is a cheeky lady. I feel like I recognize her. I don't know where she's from. This is a Jane Austen tarot deck, by the way. Maybe you already clocked that. But yeah, Also like Bridgerton-esque, I guess, if you want to say that. But I feel like I know her. I'm gonna look her up in the book later. Also, the star. This came out in group number 2 as well. But not this card, but in this deck. That's interesting. And the star's number is 17. So maybe like 7s, 71, 17 could be important. I am gonna check numbers. 7 of clubs. Oh, clubs, not clovers, sorry. Challenge. Is it 7? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 flowers. Isn't that like 7 types of flowers to put under your pillow at night? That's a midsummer tradition here in at least Sweden, maybe Scandinavia also. You, on the brightest day of the year, you put 7 different flowers under your bed, and you're supposed to like dream of your dream I guess man, but like dream love. So maybe you should do that now. Maybe it's winter right now when I'm filming, so maybe it's hard to find 7 different flowers. Or like spring flowers, it's almost spring. Or like you can paint 7 different flowers. But a challenge. Developing a green thumb requires vigilance. Keep watering your garden. Yeah, this is kind of like a don't give up card. Keep picking flowers, because someday the 7 flowers you will pick will be the right ones, so you will bring in the right person. That was kind of long, but yeah. I'm gonna look at the Jack of, is that close? I these, I don't know these cards very well at all. I feel like Jack is on one of the last ones. Yeah. Caution. I kind of want to like look at them. Challenge and caution. That's very interesting. In persuasion. Yeah, okay, so this was from persuasion. I feel like I kind of recognize her from somewhere. In persuasion, Mrs. Clay seems modest, but Anne Elias senses her ambition and feels wary. So there's, I don't really remember what happens in the book. But there's like a sense of like deception in persuasion all over, which I also talked a lot about in group number 1. And Anne Elliot, the main character, she has like she kind of knows what's up, but she also kind of doesn't know what's up. And she's a little cheeky. So there's something like definitely going on that you should like kind of be cautious of. I'm thinking like especially due to like your confidence and your like sensuality and your, I'm also like hearing your root and sacral chakra, you should be like cautious and like protective of it, like a very protective energy. I also kind of get this now. Don't mind me not knowing like the plot of Persuasion, but Anne Elliot, the main character, she feels wary of her like secret ambitions, and kind of feels away. I think Anne Elliot wants to like protect someone else in this situation or someone, but maybe you know of a situation and you know that someone else doesn't like quite have the full story, like looking out for other people but also like looking out for yourself, and like just like feeling in your bones, like sometimes when you like meet a person, you know that you do not want to spend more time with that person, and that is totally fine. So maybe that could be like you should be your own Anne Elliot and like be cautious of yourself. Be cautious of other people. Here, Jack of Diamonds. I'm a star. Jane Fairfax and Emma was an orphan as a girl, yet she grows up to sing, play piano, and sew, and marries happily. Yeah, I think, yeah, she's probably one of like Emma's like matchmaking. Yeah, because in Emma, if you don't know, maybe you've seen Clueless. That's basically the same thing, but like she just matchmakes everyone, and she like tries to fix everybody's like life, and you kind of like sometimes you just like mind your damn beeswax, but oftentimes it ends up very good. But Jane Fairfax is someone like she fixes like a very good match for her, if I remember. But this is like a hope. So you have a challenge here, and you're very cautious of this challenge or this situation, but you also like have some kind of hope, like looking into the distance, like picking these 7 flowers under your pillow still during the challenge that you're going through, and you're being cautious, but you also like have like this glimmer of hope, which I feel like is a very good energy to be with, like being cautious of your like own, like protecting your own energy and protecting your sacral chakra. Also like with the moon energy of like taking care of yourself and your body and so on, but still like also like knowing that God and the universe and like the spirit world looks out for you. Could be important to remember. We're gonna move on into the fairy tarot card to get like some confirmations and maybe like some. These were like very light messages if you compare it to 1 and 2. We got like all the big bad cards in these. Wow, this really wants to come out, so I'm gonna put this to the side. But yeah, the other readings got like kind of maybe these cards are gonna be mean now. Sorry, I'm not gonna. But if the cards want to be mean, I'm not gonna stop them, because like the most important thing is that you like the end goal justifies the means. No, I don't really agree with that saying, but sometimes to get to the point, which I'm never getting to the point, right? Sometimes when you need to get to the point, it doesn't really like matter how, as long as you like receive the message. So therefore I'm gonna stop talking. The Emperor. Oh, now look here. This is I'm kind of thinking like of the Matrix with the red and blue pill. That is kind of interesting. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Yeah, this is kind of like being cautious and like you have these like very like blossoming and blooming emotions and hope, but you also like need to like get your head in the game. Also, oh, that's interesting because this like fire thing is a heart, and this can like very easily like flare up. So it's sometimes you need to like keep that your like blooming emotions and your blooming fire within. You kind of need to keep that in check so that you like don't burn the flowers. So get organized. I feel like I want to have a little extra confirmation. The meanings of this card could be thinking things through logically, worldly success relying on intellect, balancing daily concerns with the big pictures. Father figures could also be important. Sorry, I hope you didn't see my foot there. Maybe you did. Taking responsibility for others. I feel like this also kind of, these two cards very corresponds with each other, like being cautious of like other people in your life and like looking out for them, protecting others. This is like a very protective energy as well. Like if you are an emperor or like someone like a leader in your life, if you like lead yourself or you have a leader role in your life, it's very like important to like protect yourself and others and be like steady and like smart, like make smart decisions, because it's not just you that is gonna get like the consequences of your actions, and that could like be the challenge in your life right now. It's like because you feel a lot of like responsibility on your shoulders, maybe with the role in your life right now, and you feel like maybe you're quite doubtful about it. I'm gonna pick two more cards, I think, but we'll see. Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. That's okay, that's interesting. Like you have a lot of it on your shoulders and you're like trying to protect everyone, but you're like not protecting your own energy and you're not protecting yourself. And make the decision that's best for you rather than trying to please others. So we have a people pleaser with us. I feel like that energy corresponds very well. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional, because you have this very like dreamy, hopeless, romantic, hope guided energy, but at the same time you have the challenge here. You have the task, because this is very like physical. You have the task that you are about to embark on, but you kind of feel like there's something weird happening and you want to just like make the best of it, and then you kind of get stuck because you're so afraid of like being too hopeful or like being too logical, and how to like find the right balance. I feel like that's a very like common thing, being like not being sure if you're being like too emotional or too logical. This could be like a water, earth also, but I feel like fire as well. This could be like maybe maybe your birth chart is like filled with a couple of things. You have like this like water, like airy energy that's kind of like all over the place, and then you have this like very like kind of grounded and very passionate energy as well, that just wants to do the right thing, and they kind of clash in some ways. So that's interesting. Maybe you have a conflicting birth chart. Sorry. Oh, Seven of Spring. This is, I feel like this right away, fire energy so much, but there's a very big moon here, so that's nice. Be assertive. Don't break down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Yeah. I feel like Jane Fairfax in Emma is also kind of like shy, and she doesn't like really know what to do. But when she like comes into her own, that is when she like finally can meet the challenge, or like she can like find her love. Or maybe this could be a love situation, but you can like apply this to whatever area that you have like a challenge right now, like career or school or like friendships, you just spiritual growth. Yeah, I feel like you're a very spiritual being. There's a lot of energies coming and going all the time, so I get this energy of like being cautious, but at the same time having a lot of hope. Gonna check this one too. The World. Yeah, this is so interesting because, yeah, this came out in group number 1 as well. A brilliant success, the freedom to go into any direction, a journey that is now complete. Yeah, so when you like learn to be, you really need to like grow into this emperor kind of energy, like the way that he's the emperor is very like assertive and know what they want, and bringing that energy also in the Seven of Springs here, like because it's very possible to combine the hope with the like very meticulous and logical endeavor, because you can be logical and have hope as well. They don't contradict each other, even though they like sound like they do. The freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Yeah. You will receive the world when you stop worrying about the best decision, because the only decision that you can make is like what your intuition is telling you to. I'm gonna look up Seven of Springs. Seven of Autumn, Winter, Summer, Spring. 9, 7 here. It's healthy and normal to stand up for yourself. Yeah, people pleasing energy here. I don't know what Yeah, this also. This was this guy, little guy. People pleaser. Also, like this, just really wants to make the right decision for everybody. Just want to. I feel like I'm getting now like Libra energy. Just like want to like make everybody happy and glad. Also like Taurus. Like this kind of like balancing emotional baggage, just a little rumble of emotions here. Don't allow others to talk you out of your own beliefs and opinions. Your thoughts and feelings about what is the right thing to do are exactly spot on. Yeah, because you are the emperor of your own life, and the only one that can like tell you what to do is yourself. This isn't the time to back down or compromise. However, it is a good time to pay close attention to all that's happening so that you can learn from the situation. Yeah, this is where the caution energy is coming from. Like, you should like listen to yourself, listen to your hope, and pay attention also to what's going on around you. Like, count the flowers. Don't allow people in power to intimidate you. Assert your rights. Yeah, sign petitions, call your local government, or attend rallies to demonstrate that there's strength in numbers. The fairy in the image is dressed in red to show her passion for her mission, and her stance signals that she will be quick to defend her beliefs. Yeah, so I feel like this is obvious like Sagittarius energy also. And like Leo, and what is the third fire sign? Aries, obviously Aries. That was embarrassing. Yeah, take a stand. Yeah, this could be a very nice like way to like get into politics, maybe like action, like do something like go vandalize your government. I heard like maybe don't or do, like you do what you want, boo, but like you didn't hear it from me. But yeah, like I hear like environmental actions maybe could be something important. I feel like you're a friend of the earth and the animals and the ocean. Maybe that's why you're so like your but I heard like different. I felt very connected to all the different elements because you care about the ocean, and you care about the forests, and you care about you care about all the like different elements around the world. Yeah, because when I feel like you really need to be in this like kind of Aries fire energy, like be the emperor of your own life, and then you will like win the world. You will overcome like the challenge or like your war, your own like personal war, and then you will gain the world. I feel like I need like 3 confirmation cards from this one. This is the Fairy Tale Oracle deck. I think it's an Oracle deck. Yeah, not I. Yeah, I should be assertive too. Like, it's very common that I feel like people pleasing energy get these very like harsh, like just be assertive, like be your own emperor, like be this. You decide. You can't, like nobody can decide for you. Like stop being so wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. The cross that you bear. Yeah, And I feel like the cross that you bear is like the weight of the world on your shoulders. The ship. Also, like, journey again. The journey's over. You've carried the cross. And the journey is finally gonna be over. Lilies. You guys know how much I love a lily or a lotus or a lily pad. Yeah, that is just like, that was like the perfect end, I think, for oh, please don't. I don't want to set fire on my cards. That is very Carnelian also. Just set fire to the tarot deck. 333 I saw now also. So maybe that could be significant for you. But like, I'm gonna just look a little bit on number 36. Burdens, pain, and suffering. Yeah. Remember that burdens can be lifted, pain can be eased, and suffering will pass. But don't look away from the cross when it falls into your spread. You are being called to deal with this issue. Yeah. Like, you need to decide. Like, I feel like the indecision is just coming from you being a people pleaser. I feel like you really do know what to do. There's only like one choice, because like this little boy here, he's only looking at this one, but this is on the back of his mind all the time. And I don't know what this dude is gonna choose. But like, the decision is very clear. Number 3. Keywords for this is travel, new ventures, foreign investments. Oh, I hope I'm still recording. Yes. Oh, 32. Another 3. That was the timestamp I was looking. My ship is about to come in. Be aware if the ship is pointed towards ill-aspected cards, as this could indicate you are heading into risky business. Yeah. You've been through like a tough time. You should be prudent about your choices for business partners if the cards are not favorable. Yeah. This is also like another warning, like, be cautious, and like, I feel like just be cautious of listening to people that you don't trust, and be cautious of not listening to your intuition. Because the challenge here is that you're like working against your intuition. You are working like again. Oh yeah, because now I'm thinking like this trails back to group 1. You are being your own Mr. Willoughby. And for context, that is just like an idiot in Pride and Prejudice, and he's like the devil and like the villain of that story. So you need to stop like being in your own way and just like choose what is right. Now, number 30. Was there any other 3s here? I'm just 7, 2. Yeah. Contentment, harmony, and purity. Yeah, this is what you will get when you listen to yourself. This is what the universe bless you with when you, because this is, shit is going on, guys. Like, You will get the lilies. The lilies will open. Also, like, this frog gonna transform into a prince. But like the situation is gonna like transform when you just bloom into yourself. Listen to yourself. Yeah. You must learn to find harmony and peace in the purity. Also, like, maybe you're gonna kiss someone soon because the little froggy kisses someone and then he gets turned into a prince. You can also find older people in this card because it is representative of age and wisdom that comes with it. Let the root of the lily sinking deeply into the water remind you that your own ancestral roots. Yeah, getting back into your spiritual realm. It can also be a legal card, remembering that Frog Prince broke the law of the land by being unkind to the old woman who was a witch in disguise. Sensuality can be the energy of this card. Yeah, again, carnelian and the sacral chakra. If it is close to sensuality can be the energy of this card. If it is close to one person, to the person cards. What? If it, yeah, sensuality can be the energy of this card if it is close to the one of the person cards. Yeah, but this is not. So in this card is a card that modifies other cards with a gentle touch. Yeah, so this is just like basically like confirming, like, remember your roots. Also with like whole in group 1 I talked a lot about like being grounded, and also like I feel like this is very on brand with the roots. You know the root cause. You know the root cause to the challenge, and you know the root cause to why you're being conscious. So maybe you need to like also work out why you are so cautious. Maybe you're like afraid of something specific happening, and you need to like let go of that to make like an informed and logical decision. And also being logical is listening to your intuition. Being logical is not like just doing like what others think or like what others believe. Like, you can be logical and listen to your intuition. That is the logical thing to do, because like if your intuition is telling you to do something, that is the logical thing to do. And like separating anxiety from logic, I feel like it's very important. I feel like that is it. Thank you so much if you stayed to the end and watched all 3. Thank you if you watched 1. I'm so happy you were here. I hope to see you again sometime soon.